Hey, welcome to Milmo Wood from the beautiful North Wales. Today is just going to be a quick video. I'm changing the fascia board on the back of my garage come workshop, and I'm going to fit some guttering on it. What I'm not going to show you though is me fixing the downspout. I'll be doing that in a later video because I need to set that up specially to go into some water butts I'm going to put in place. Yes, the guttering on the garage is going to be used to conserve water. I'm going to have the water run off from the garage roof to go into a couple of water butts so I can use it in my garden, etc., washing the plants. This video is part of a selection of videos showing me doing up my ramshackle garage into some sort of workshop that I can use as a nice woodworking workshop. You got something similar that you're doing? Take a look at the series of videos, maybe I can help you along the way. Anyway, further ado, let's get into the video. So today's task is to replace this fascia board. It used to have a built-in wooden guttering system, but it's obviously just rotted over the years. It must be 25-30 years old. I can see that there's screws, quite thick screws, holding it on along the length. So let's go inside and see what we can see. So internally I can see a bolt through the prefabricated concrete, and there's one there in that bit kind of painted over, so I'm guessing they're the things that are holding it in place. So let's get those taken off and get that fascia board down. Just a little concerning because I think I removed the bolt, so something's holding it up. Let's see. I can see, I don't know, you can see there's a nail in the roof. Don't know if that's focused properly. So let's just pull it down. Gotta be careful, it's clear at one end. When I start pulling on the other end, the roof's moving. So I'm going to put the camera away and I'm going to find a way to get this out. So I used a hammer and chisel, but they are long nails. But we can use those again for the new board. So the fascia's off. I'm just going to clean up the gravel with a brush. There's a lot of detritus behind it, and then I'll cut a piece of wood to size. I'm just clamping this in place. I'm using the quick clamps as an extra helping hand, just making sure we're level on both sides. I think I'm happy with that. So I'm clamping on the down section of the corrugation. Don't want to clamp on the top section, might compress it and crack it. I'm going to get an extra clamp, and then I'll look at possibly drilling from inside the garage out and then fixing the bolts. Well, nice and secure now. Let's look at drilling holes and getting these bolts in place and hold it up. It's quicker than I thought. Fingers crossed. And it's not ski whiffy. You don't want these things being ski whiffy. Hopefully that will stay nice and straight. So we want the drill bit to be smaller than the bolt, smaller in circumference than the bolt, but big enough to allow the bolt to grip. I think I found the right size. It may go down just a couple of millimeters smaller. You can always take away, but you can never add. Yeah, I feel much more comfortable with that. Let's get the first hole drilled. This may not be the best shot in the world. I'm basically drilling a hole through the prefabricated garage hole into the wood. I got the bolt, it's got a hex head. Going to use a socket set 13mm and try and see if that will take. Happy days. We're in. It's not every time things happen first time, is it? I'm going to have a go at the other holes now and repeat what I've just done. Trouble is, the rest of the holes are in a more awkward place, but let's see how we get on, eh? Fascia board's up. The bolts protrude a bit. They did before, but there's going to be guttering going on here, which will receive the water coming off the roof. Just got those nails to put in through the top into the board now, and we're done. Get the guttering fixed on. A lot easier than I expected. Just take a minute, isn't it, while I assess where I'm at. I got my guttering, these cut into size. I got a bag of goodies that I bought last year sometime. I was going to do the whole fascia in plastic, but I'm not happy with the plastic white look, and I can't remember what I bought now. Let's see what's in the goodie bag. Okay, so we got an end downspout. Hopefully we've got a closure. We've got a closure piece. And we got some, I don't know, what do you call them? Gutter clamps, gutter holders? 4 of those. Plenty. Oh, happy days. I was beginning to think that perhaps maybe I didn't have everything I needed. I don't know why, because the guy that sold it to me was really helpful. Let's fix the gutter. Oh, I'll be so happy. But I won't be doing the downspout just yet. So the downspout I'll show you later will eventually be going into a water butt. And I need to obviously put clamps on the garage wall to hold that in place. Or I may just drill it into this stop end with a stainless steel screw. Not sure yet, but we'll get to that. Let's fix the guttering. I guess the first thing is we need to put these on. Got to make sure it's that slant though, haven't we, so the water runs rather than on the level, so it stays within the gutter. Now I'm sure there's a scientific way to do this that you builders would be able to tell me, but I'm just going to eye it and just have a small runoff. So I'm going to stick this down the other side, put one on that end, and then put the centre ones in when I understand where the gutter will be in that drop. Let's see how we get on. I'm just guesstimating the length or where it should be. Drop looks good, I'm happy with that. Yeah, I'm going to cut it to length, clip it in, mark where the others should go, and screw them on. When we cut it to length, we've got to allow for the stop end with the downspout in. We want it to come past the roof somewhat, so probably about there. And then if I just mark that, get that cut, we can get that cut now, fit this, and then put the guttering on. Do you know, I might even put the clips on now. You know, I wasn't going to measure it, but the OCD in me, I'm going to measure it. Perfect, that'll do. Let's screw those brackets on then. Just cut the guttering on the miter saw now. Just fit the stop and downspout section. Yes, so happy. That's been a long time. Now I only had grey downspout, but I remembered what I was going to do and why I used a grey downspout, which is what I already had and didn't order white. I meant for the downspout to be the other end, so I'm just going to flip this round. So I flipped it round, and the idea was that this side would be clear of any pipe work. We'd only have pipe work the far side. And with it being down the far side, you have to excuse the drilling next door, with it being down the far side, doesn't matter that it's grey, because you're never really going to see it. Let's get some water out. Come on, everyone's got a little boy in them, haven't they? Well, there was a bit more to it than just watering the roof. Wanted to see if the water went into the gutter. And then, of course, I swapped the pipe round, but I didn't save the drop. The drop's perfect. It's just the wrong way. So I just need to unscrew that and screw it back down the other way. Oh well, take two. Here we go. Excellent, happy with that. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I'm really pleased how quickly this guttering and fascia board went on. It was a lot easier than I was expecting, in fairness, even though I did make a mistake along the way. Now I appreciate I haven't shown you me putting the downspout on. I will be showing you that later in another video. Could I have done anything different? I don't think so. I'm really happy with what I've done and what I've accomplished. Relatively simple job, a lot easier than I was expecting, and more importantly, we can conserve water and use the rainwater harvested off the roof in the garden, washing cars, etc., which is always useful. Stick around for the following video where I will be showing you me fitting the downspout and the water butts at the back of the garage. If you like the video, please subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, maybe even comment, hit the bell, or share the video. I'm a very small channel here in North Wales, and I'm starting to grow, and it'd be great to have you along, and your help is very much appreciated. Catch you soon on the next one.